and welcome back to Bookish Theories! In today's video, we'd like to talk about Red Velvet's Queendom, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of both the lyrics and the music video. Queendom is a song that deals with the themes of empowerment, confidence, and unity. Now, since this is Red Velvet's first comeback as 5 members in quite a while, we can say that the song has a double message that expresses the overall concept of the album as a whole. If on one hand, Queendom is meant to convey the idea that all of us can become queens and kings of our life, on the other, the song also highlights the importance of unity as a medium through which people can shine brighter and more beautifully. According to the press release, this comeback is meant to express an empowering message that Red Velvet hope to deliver to their audience, and in the video deliver indeed they do, because this time around the story shows us the girls working in an underground delivery center that sends out boxes full of magical items. This is a very creative way to convey the idea that Red Velvet are literally sending out their magical energy in order to spread the positivity that the song is all about, and as we'll see in a second, the recipient of this present is none other than us. At the beginning, for instance, the video shows us an earbud dropping in a manhole that gives us access to a magical world that is hidden underground. Now, since the earbud is an object that is associated to sound, in this context we can say that the earbud represents the audience who is able to enter Red Velvet's magical world with the power of their music. As the song itself tells us, this is a dreamlike wonderland that exists beyond distant memories, and in this magical place, Red Velvet are the queens that live in their red castle. Now, right off the bat, this is very interesting because what these lines are telling us here is that the concept of the video as a whole has been heavily inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Like Alice falls into the rabbit hole and ends up in a dream world where she meets incredible characters in a colorful setting, the audience falls into the manhole and gains access to the dream that Red Velvet are sharing with their revelers. If in Wonderland the Queen of Hearts was the antagonist, however, in the Queendom the girls are good witches that welcome their guests into their world and spread their positive message to those who enter into their castle. As we see in the video, for instance, where the girls are shown having a tea party in a field, the Red Velvet are friendly like the characters that invite Alice to the tea party that takes place in the story. Like the Mad Hatter that goes invite us to their carnival, and like Alice, we smile bright like a child because this is a familiar world that has finally come back. As it was already foreshadowed in the Queen's archive, the world that Red Velvet are sharing with us is a distant memory that is now becoming real once again. As they said themselves in the press release, Queendom represents a moment of their life where the girls feel like they're debuting for the second time. It's a new beginning that is reconnecting us with the past in order to move on in the future, so in the song the girls want to have a festival because Queendom is a track that celebrates their reunion as well as the magic that this reunion is reawakening. Back in the Queen's archive, for instance, the promotion started with a lot of references to the ice cream cake era. The project began with a release from their album, then the cake appeared in Yeri's solo, and the white cat was a major aspect of the story as a whole. All these callbacks here are meant to reference the first video where Red Velvet became the 5-member group that we know today, and since Queendom represents a new beginning, the video shows Yeri being introduced to the magic like ice cream cake introduced Yeri to us. At the beginning, for instance, the video shows us the girls working in a delivery center where all of them have a specific role. Sulgi is the lost and found mail carrier, Wendy is the postmistress, Joy is the delivery driver, and Irene is the distribution director. Now, the very first detail that we can notice here is that in this context, Irene also dies like the white cat that led us through the Queen's archive. As it turns out, however, she is not the only cat of the story, because when we see Yeri approaching the entrance, we see that her steps leave cat prints on the floor. Now, these visuals here imply that the white cat can be seen as a figure that embodies the magical power that the Queendom represents. If Irene is the director and her magic is more evident, in the story Yeri is a trainee witch, so her power is still to be tested and is more subtle because of that. Since in the Queen's archive the cat led the girls to access their personal wonderland, we can say that this entity might embody their inner witch that is trying to come out by reconnecting with the past, and this idea is also reinforced by the solos, because back then each of them was associated to the cat one way or another. In I Just, for instance, the cat appeared on the Queen's card behind Wendy. In Perfect 10, Irene had a tail, and as they changed color, in Talk to Me, the cat destroyed the cake the Yeri was baking. In Bad Dracula, Joya Dio dies and literally transformed into the cat right at the end, and in So Good, the video showed a Sulgi's shadow going from human to cat. These visuals here imply that the cat can be seen as the physical embodiment of their magic. It represents them embracing the power that allows them to become the queens that they are, so in the story, Yeri has to channel her magic and prove herself to join the queendom. As the lyrics tell us, the queens are people who don't need a crown but are born to dazzle. They are those who live life according to their own rules, they create their own standards and follow a paradigm that they created for themselves, and in the video we see that Yeri has no problem adapting to this queendom because she's just as powerful as the others. What's even more important, however, is that just like in the past, Yeri's addition to the group is what makes Red Velvet finally complete, because even if all of them have a unique color to them, when they are united, they create a new color that is called Together. This is a color that allows the rainbow to be finally complete, and this imagery is very important because by completing the rainbow, Red Velvet are able to shine on other people even when it rains. The magic that makes their queendom so powerful lies in their unity, and through this unity the girls are able to spread their positive message to others as well. They can be a light in the darkness, a source of encouragement, and help people to embrace their own beauty and power like they already learned to do. So in the song, the girls invite you to this celebration because if all of us unite, we can empower each other in this queendom. In this festival, all of us are queens and kings. We can be in control of our life, spread our wings, and be ourselves no matter who we are. As the song tells us, the more we gather, the more beautiful it gets, and this is because true power lies in unity. This is a message that doesn't apply just to Red Velvet, but to everyone in the world. So at the end, the girls invite us to join our hands because this queendom is defined by unity, acceptance, and positivity. So that's it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye!